Imagine waking up each day feeling like you're trapped in a never-ending cycle of confusion, self-doubt, and emotional pain. The person you thought cared for you the most, the one you believed was your partner, your friend, or even a family member, leaves you feeling drained, manipulated, and always questioning your own worth. What if I told you that the problem isn't you, but the toxic relationship you're entangled in with a narcissist? The good news: you can break free. You can reclaim your life, your sense of self, and find peace again. But it won't be easy. Breaking free from a narcissist is one of the most challenging, yet empowering journeys you will ever take. So, how do you begin? Let's walk through it. Understanding the narcissist's hold on you. Narcissists have an uncanny ability to control and manipulate the people around them. They feed off admiration, attention, and power. In the beginning, they often seem charming, caring, and even perfect, which is part of what makes their hold on you so strong. They lure you in with affection, compliments, and attention, what's commonly referred to as love bombing. You may have felt special, valued, and seen. But over time, the mask begins to slip. What once seemed like adoration turns into possessiveness. What felt like love morphs into control. Narcissists operate on a cycle of idealization, devaluation, and discard. This psychological roller coaster keeps their victims emotionally hooked, unsure of what's real and constantly striving to regain the narcissist's approval. Recognizing that you're in this cycle is the first step toward breaking free. You're not too sensitive or overreacting. You've been emotionally manipulated. Once you realize this, the path to reclaiming your life begins. Step 1. Acknowledge the abuse. Before you can take any action, you have to acknowledge that you're in a toxic, abusive relationship. This can be incredibly difficult because narcissists are master manipulators, often convincing you that the issues in the relationship are your fault. They twist reality, distort your perception, and gaslight you into questioning your own experiences. Gaslighting, a common tactic used by narcissists, makes you doubt your memory, judgment, and even your sanity. You may find yourself apologizing for things that weren't your fault or wondering if your feelings are valid. Over time, this erodes your self-esteem and makes it harder to see the situation for what it is: emotional abuse. Acknowledging that you are being abused is not about labeling yourself as a victim, but recognizing that the relationship is harmful. Once you identify the abuse, you can start to see the narcissist's behavior for what it truly is: manipulative and self-serving. Step 2. Educate yourself on narcissism. Knowledge is power. One of the most important steps to breaking free from a narcissist is understanding how they operate. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is characterized by a lack of empathy, an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for excessive admiration, and a tendency to exploit others. The more you understand narcissism, the better equipped you'll be to deal with the narcissist in your life. You'll learn to recognize their manipulation tactics, their patterns of behavior, and their emotional triggers. You'll also begin to understand that nothing you do will ever be enough for them because they are driven by a deep need to feel superior. Realizing that you are not the cause of their behavior, nor are you responsible for fixing them, can be incredibly liberating. Narcissists thrive on control, and the more you educate yourself, the less power they have over you. Step 3. Set boundaries and stick to them. Narcissists do not respect boundaries. They believe that the world revolves around them, and they often see other people as extensions of themselves. When you start to set boundaries, they will likely push back, challenge you, and try to make you feel guilty. But boundaries are crucial for your emotional well-being and your path to freedom. Start by identifying what boundaries you need. Do you need space from the narcissist? Do you need them to stop criticizing or belittling you, maybe you need to limit your communication with them or disengage from conversations that feel toxic. Once you set your boundaries, you must enforce them consistently. Narcissists will test your limits, but holding firm is essential. If they push, you push back by standing up for yourself. This could mean ending conversations when they become manipulative or walking away when they disrespect your needs. Remember, boundaries aren't about controlling the narcissist. They're about protecting your mental and emotional health. Step 4. Disconnect from the narcissist. Breaking free from a narcissist often means going no contact. This can be especially difficult if the narcissist is a romantic partner, family member, or co-parent. However, limiting or cutting off contact is one of the most effective ways to regain your sense of self. If you can't go fully, no contact, for example, if you have children together, then gray rock is a technique you can use to emotionally detach from the narcissist. The idea is to become as uninteresting and unresponsive as possible. Like a gray rock, when they try to provoke or manipulate you, respond in the most bland, neutral way possible. Don't engage with their drama or emotional manipulation. By cutting off the supply of attention, admiration, and emotional reactions, you deprive the narcissist of what they crave the most: control. Over time, this can reduce their influence over you. Step 5. Build a support system. One of the narcissist's key tactics is isolating their victims from friends, family, and other support networks. They do this to maintain control, ensuring that you have no one to turn to when things get difficult. Rebuilding or strengthening your support system is a critical part of breaking free. Start by reconnecting with trusted friends or family members who can offer emotional support. If you've been isolated for a long time, it may feel awkward or difficult at first, but reaching out is essential. Surround yourself with people who validate your experiences and can help you see the situation clearly. In addition to friends and family, consider seeking professional help. Therapy, particularly with someone who understands narcissistic abuse, can be incredibly beneficial. A therapist can help you process the trauma, rebuild your self-esteem, and develop strategies for maintaining boundaries. Joining a support group for victims of narcissistic abuse can also be empowering. Hearing the experiences of others who have gone through similar situations can provide validation and encouragement, helping you feel less alone. Step 6. Focus on self-care and healing. Breaking free from a narcissist is not just about leaving the relationship. It's about healing the damage they caused. Narcissistic abuse can leave deep emotional scars, often leading to anxiety, depression, and low self-worth. Prioritizing self-care is essential in your recovery. Start by reconnecting with yourself. What are the things that make you happy? What hobbies or activities did you stop doing because of the narcissist? Begin to explore the parts of your identity that were suppressed during the relationship. This could be anything from rediscovering your creativity, engaging in physical activities, or simply spending time with people who make you feel good. Physical self-care is also important. Exercise, eat well, and get enough sleep. Taking care of your body will help improve your mental health, giving you more energy and resilience to face the challenges ahead. Emotional self-care involves being gentle with yourself. Don't expect to get over the relationship immediately. Healing is a process, and it's okay to grieve the relationship, even if it was toxic. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions come up, whether it's sadness, anger, or relief. Step 7. Rebuild your self-esteem. One of the most damaging aspects of a relationship with a narcissist is how it erodes your self-esteem. You may have been belittled, criticized, and made to feel like nothing you did was ever good enough. Rebuilding your self-worth is a crucial step in reclaiming your life. Start by challenging the negative beliefs that the narcissist instilled in you. Write down the things they used to say that made you feel bad about yourself, and then actively dispute those beliefs. For example, if the narcissist told you that you were too sensitive, remind yourself that empathy and emotional awareness are strengths, not weaknesses. Affirm your worth. Practice positive self-talk and affirmations to remind yourself of your value. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and support your growth. Take small steps toward building confidence. Set achievable goals and celebrate your successes no matter how small. Over time, as you rebuild your self-esteem, you'll find it easier to resist the narcissist's attempts to manipulate or control you. Step 8. Forgive yourself and move forward. Leaving a narcissist can bring up feelings of guilt or shame. You might wonder why you stayed in the relationship for so long, or blame yourself for not seeing the signs earlier. It's important to remember that narcissists are experts at manipulation, and anyone can fall into their trap. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you think you made. Breaking free from a narcissist is an incredibly difficult process, and the fact that you're taking steps to reclaim your life is a testament to your strength and resilience. Instead of dwelling on the past, focus on moving forward. You have the power to create a life free from manipulation, control, and emotional abuse. As you heal, you'll rediscover your sense of self, your confidence, and your happiness. Reclaiming your life after narcissistic abuse. Breaking free from a narcissist is one of the hardest journeys you'll ever undertake, but it's also one of the most empowering. By recognizing the abuse, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your own healing, you can reclaim your life. The process will take time, and there will be setbacks, but each step you take brings you closer to freedom. Remember, you deserve to live a life free from manipulation, control, and emotional pain. You deserve to be happy, confident, and whole. Take the first step today and reclaim your life from the narcissist's grip.